Hey guys, it's SimQueen, and this is part 1 of my new Let's Play. I am going to be calling this the Get Famous Let's Play, because that is what it's about. I'm just starting it a little bit early so we can kind of get to know the characters a bit and develop a bit of a backstory, and when Get Famous comes out, we will be playing a lot with that. So this is my main sim. I'm a little nervous to be starting a Let's Play that is mostly story-based and not challenge-based because I haven't really done that before. And I'm hoping it's going to be entertaining. I do have a bit of an idea of what I want to do with the characters. I have a story in mind, kind of a plot, I guess. So this is the main sim we're going to be playing with. This is Sophia Santoro. She is a teen, and her traits are outgoing and self-assured. She also has a home turf trait as well. I did give her the city native aspiration, but when Get Famous comes out, we'll give her one of the aspirations from that pack. So this is Sophia. She lives in a very nice house. This house was actually built by Thomas TV, and it's actually just base game, so you can download this house even if you have no packs at all, and it's really nice. So it's very big. I'm struggling to play in it because it's so big. But yeah, this is Sophia. She wants to be an actress, basically. Maybe not yet, but at some point she is going to want to become an actress. She's really into fashion. She's kind of into, I don't know, she's quite social. She likes to hang out with her friends. And I really like Sophia. I think she's a really cute sim. And yeah, that's basically her. There's not much to say about her yet because she's just a teen. She doesn't have that many traits. And this guy that came up behind her and just is randomly dancing is her dad. This is Antonio Santoro. He is, it's an Italian family, by the way, in case you didn't notice. So he's hot-headed, he's self-assured, he's materialistic, and then he also has the thrifty and business-savvy traits as well. So he wants to, his aspiration is mansion baron, which is complete, actually. And his career is elder statesperson. So he's level 9 in the politics career. He really wants to be level 10 though. I think level 10 is leader of the free world, and that is exactly what Antonio wants. So he's not much of a dad. He is a dad obviously, but he's not a great dad. His career has always come first. He is really concerned about his reputation and how he looks, and getting votes has always been his #1 priority. He needs to secure 20 more votes before he can get promoted. So I kind of want to work on that because I would love to see Antonio get there. He's not a bad sim. I just don't see him as a huge beam of support for Sophia. I'm not sure how he's going to feel when she decides she wants to be an actress. Also, in case you didn't notice, he is wearing a wedding ring. Him and his wife, Rosalia, have recently divorced, but he still wears his ring because he's trying to keep up appearances with his career. He, like I said, he's all about his reputation, and he thinks he'll get more votes if people think that he's a family kind of man. So that's Antonio. I mean, he's a bit of a snake, but he's a politician, so they all are. So the next one is Santino Santoro. That's him right there on the computer talking to the butler. We have a butler. I've never had a butler in this game before, but I mean, we can afford it. She's got her own broom. She plays the piano. She makes food. Her name is Sarah, and I really like her. Santino is a bit of a snake. So Santino, his traits are mean and snob. He's also self-assured, and he got the quick learner trait as well. His aspiration is Renaissance sim. I mean, it doesn't really mean much for him, though. Like, I don't plan on completing his aspiration or anything like that. Santino is the eldest of the 3 kids. He is a young adult. He still lives at home, and his career is social justice worker, so he's level 3 in the politics career. He really wants to be just like his dad. He's always kind of been a suck-up to his dad. He wants to be in politics as well, and I don't know. I don't see Santino doing good things with his life. I really don't. I like him as a character, but he's meant to be in the story as kind of a I don't know, as a negative character, I guess. So, yeah, that is Santino. And then we've got Marcello Santoro. I guess we just have to follow him around. He is he's not a young adult. He is a teen. There we go. And his traits are goofball and childish. And where is he going right now? There we go. I don't know why they want to hang out in this guest house all the time, but they do. Yeah, so he is a teen. He is, I really like Marcello's character. He's just kind of a free spirit. He is a goofball, and I mean, he's childish as well, so he kind of doesn't take things very seriously. Him and Antonio don't get along that well. I mean, here you can see they do have a bit of a relationship, but out of the three kids, Antonio and Marcello probably butt heads the most. They just don't have anything in common. Marcello is just nothing like his dad. Marcello and Sophia are very close. They get along. And they're always like, I don't know, they're very supportive of each other, I guess you could say. So I really like Marcello. I think he's going to be fun to play with. I don't really know what I'm going to do with him. Like, I don't have any plans for him, really. I just think he's a fun character to throw in there. And I'm excited for him and Sophia to be friends throughout the series as well. So that's the three kids and the dad. And then they also have two cats. And oh, she's on her phone, of course. So they have two cats. This first one here... they're both named after former presidents, by the way, because, I mean, like, politics. So this is Lincoln, Lincoln the cat. And then over here we've got Nixon, who is playing around in a bush. Nixon's kind of cute. He's also very aggressive, I believe. So he attacks pretty much everyone that comes over, which is fun. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the Santoro house. Rosalia does live, the mom, she does live in Oasis Springs, and we are going to head over to her house now so I can introduce her. Okay, so here we are in Oasis Springs at Rosalia's house. She has done quite well for herself, as you can tell. The woman hasn't worked a day in her life, but this is where she gets to live. I did download this house in the gallery. I wish I could remember who built it. I think what I'll do is post in the description, I will actually credit the builders for the houses that I'm using, because I feel like it's only fair, and I can't remember at this very moment who built this house, but it's gorgeous. Like, they did such a good job. I love, like, the water around the edges, and it's really nice. So this is where Sophia lives. She does live here alone for now. I mean, I don't know. She might eventually have someone live here with her. So this is Rosalia. She is just such an interesting character. She's really into her looks. She's got her platinum blonde hair. She's got her lip fillers. She's kind of had her nose done, her cheeks done as well. I mean, she's had some work done on other places, not just her face. I just think she's a really funny character. She is neat. She's a snob, and she's materialistic. She does have the fabulously wealthy aspiration as well. She doesn't really want to work for... Oh, she's got diamonds as well, of course. She doesn't really want to work for her money, though. She's mostly just kind of been a trophy wife for Antonio. But they recently divorced, and now she's in this house. So she does get quite a bit of money for alimony. As you can tell, she lives in this really beautiful house. And she does have two dogs. Right here we've got... Oh, she's dirty. Let's just clean that up. There we go. This is Chanel. And she's wearing a little dress, which is hilarious. I can't remember what these dogs are called. I don't think they're Pomeranians. American Eskimo or something like that? I don't even know. I wish I knew, but I don't remember. And then over here, we've got Gucci. So we have Chanel and Gucci, her two little white fluffy dogs. She's got this big old house to herself. I do want to get like a boyfriend for Rosalia or something. I just don't see her living here alone. She needs somebody to take care of her, basically. She likes to be pampered. She likes to be spoiled. She's got very expensive taste. She's wearing designer shoes. She's got her pearls and her diamonds. I mean, she is just something else. I really like Rosalia. I think she's going to be fun to play with. I don't really know what the relationship between Sophia and Rosalia is going to look like. I don't have any plans for that, really. I mean, she's not super close with her kids. I mean, she looks like she likes her dogs almost as much as she likes her kids. But, I mean, there must be a reason that her kids don't want to live with her. So we will kind of get into that a little bit later. But, yeah, that is pretty much it for Rosalia. And I think what we'll do is switch over to one more household that I want to introduce you to. Okay, so here we are at the next household. We're still in Oasis Springs. This is the home of Trisha Messer and her two kids. So this is also a really nice house. I will post the name of the builder in the description because, again, I can't remember any of these. I've downloaded so many houses and I wasn't even paying attention to who built them. I just downloaded all the best ones. So this is Trisha. She is, what is she currently doing? Making coffee, it looks like. So Trisha is an adult and I hear something broken. Is this broken? No, I don't think it's broken. No, I think it's just washing the dish. I don't think it's broken. Anyway, this is Trisha. She's creative, she's gloomy, and she's non-committal. She also is a patron of the arts, so she's level 10 in the painter career, which is why she has this big, nice house. She's done really well for herself in her career. Her aspiration is painter extraordinaire, which I haven't even made a dent in, obviously, but I think if you're patron of the arts, you probably have completed that aspiration by now. So yeah, that's Trisha. She has 2 daughters and her dog as well. Her dog's name is Shelby. That poodle right there, I don't know, I've never played with a poodle before, so I just thought I'd get one. So Trisha, their house is actually a little too big, I think, for a family of 3, but it's still really nice. She doesn't want a boyfriend. She's never wanted a boyfriend. I kind of picture her having her daughters when she was a little bit younger and didn't really feel like she wanted to commit to their dad. So she's always raised them by herself. So that's her. And then she has 2 daughters. Right here is Christina, who I think is maybe the prettiest sim I've ever created. I just think she's so pretty. She kind of looks like Meghan Markle, I think. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on that, but I think she does. So Christina is a young adult. She's a foodie, she's clumsy, and she's family-oriented. Her aspiration is big, happy family. She doesn't have a career yet, so if anyone has any ideas for a job for Christina, let me know, because I'm pretty much open to anything, but I do kind of want my subscribers to choose how the story goes and sort of give me feedback along the way, and I can just go with that. So Christina is currently engaged to Santino, Sophia's brother. So, I mean, she thinks that they are going to get married, live happily ever after, and have kids, and Santino thinks differently. He really only proposed to her because he thought it would help with his reputation. He thought it would get him ahead in his career. And he doesn't really love Christina. He doesn't really want to be with her. So, I mean, we're probably going to see quite a bit of heartbreak with Christina, which is sad because I really like her. But, I mean, maybe something else will happen good for her. I don't know. I don't really have any plans. I just know that Santino is totally not the guy for her. She's a really nice sim, and he's kind of an ass. So that's how that goes. She's also got a really big engagement ring on her left hand as well, so I kind of added that detail. So that is Christina. I don't know why she still lives at home. She might kind of move out. She might live with the Santoros. I'm not totally sure, but that's Christina. And then we have Stephanie Messer, who is currently perfect, taking a selfie. That is exactly how I pictured her. So Stephanie is a young adult, and she's actually the best friend of Sophia. So she'll be in this Let's Play quite a bit. I think we'll see a lot with Stephanie. Oh, she's going to hug her sister. Okay. So her traits are cheerful, dance machine, and then she also has the gregarious trait from being a party animal. So Sophia. Stephanie is always down for a good time. She likes to party. She likes to dance. She's very social. She's kind of, I don't know, she's a bit of a loose cannon. I don't know. She doesn't have good grades in school. She kind of skips school sometimes. She's not a bad sim. She's just kind of a party girl. Just trying to see her relationship. So she's currently good friends with Sophia, and then she doesn't really know anybody else. She has a bad relationship with Nixon the cat. He may have attacked her. And then Marcello, she knows him, but they're not like great friends. So that is Stephanie. And this is their entire house. It's just crazy. Like, I don't even know which bedrooms are theirs. This room I thought would be Stephanie's just because it's got, like, it always has music going and she likes to dance. So I thought that might be good for her. But this is just a really, really nice house. Tons of bedrooms. I think Christina's going to dance now. Oh, yep, she is. They have a lot of dance parties in this house, actually. Every time the music is on, they all come up here and dance. So that's pretty much it for the Messer household. I think what we'll do is jump back over to the Santoro household and kind of wrap things up there. Okay, so we are back at the Santoro house. I just wanted to go through her relationships and see exactly... oh, she's not friends with Santino. They don't get along at all. Just to see what her other relationships are. So she does have some other friends. She's friends with Morgan. I can never say that last name. But basically, I didn't create her. She's always in the game. But she's friends with Morgan. She does know Christina. I also created Darian Marquez. All of the Sims that I created are kind of just extra characters. They do have backstories though. They do have families, they have houses, they're all set up. But I was kind of thinking maybe she'd have love interests, maybe she'd have friends, enemies, all that. So I've included some other Sims into the world for her to meet at school or that she already knows. So that's Darian. He's a teen. Darian, I don't remember his traits, but I think he is a music lover and he might be hot-headed. He's a really cute Sim though, but I think they might be a love interest. I'm not sure, but there could be something there. And then there's Joshua Sparks. He is athletic and I think he's a bro. And he lives in Oasis Springs as well with his mom. And then I think that's really it. I have added some other Sims as well that she'll meet at school. There's some girl Sims, there's some guy Sims. Just to sort of add to the story. So basically what I want to do is just have my subscribers tell me how they think the story should go, who she should date, who she should be friends with, all that stuff. I think it'll just be fun to kind of include everybody. I do have a bit of a story in mind though. I kind of know where I want the story to go, and so I'm going to try and take it in that direction. And yeah, but that's pretty much it for introducing all the main characters. I'll probably introduce some of the smaller characters in the next part. This part isn't super interesting, just kind of introducing everyone. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is, no, I think I'll do it in the next part. I was going to actually go and head back into some of those households and introduce the smaller Sims, but I'll just save that for the next part. So yeah, comment down below and let me know which Sims you liked, which Sims you didn't like, what your first impressions were, if you have any suggestions, criticisms, anything. I'm open to everything. I just love hearing your guys' feedback. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like as well and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And thanks so much for watching.